Okay, we're talking about Halloween H20. This one is actually one of my favorite Halloween movies. The canon for this is Halloween 1 and 2. Maybe some other ones, but mainly those two. This one takes place 20 years after the original Halloween night. Unlike the modern sequel that takes place 40 years after and only is canon to the first movie, this one deals with the past of the first two, and Laurie Strode is dealing with that trauma this way by kind of she changes her name, she excludes herself from any sort of tie to that. Like, she was a scholar in her high school, so of course, so she would develop to be this high profile teacher at a private school. And she also has a son, young Josh Hartnett. And he stays back with his girlfriend and a couple friends. And Michael Myers decides to come back after 20 years to get him and get her. And Jamie Lee Curtis only agreed to do this one so she could kill Michael. But she gives a fantastic performance. Jamie Lee Curtis around this era was in a lot of stuff. She's had a huge career her whole life, but Laurie Strode will always be iconic to her. She, I think, is more kick-ass in this one than Halloween 2018. When she gets them out of there and she grabs the axe and the music plays, and this Halloween movie is the most like a Scream movie. Especially the beginning, the nurse comes back from the original, and there's a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the beginning. Michael Myers ransacks her place. Donald Pleasance passed away at this point, so there's no Dr. Loomis, because he was the main character in all the other sequels after Halloween 4. This one doesn't really connect to those. It's its own separate thing. Like I said, it feels like a Scream movie. This was the era of Scream. Michael Myers has a few questionable masks, but he does his job. He does the Michael Myers thing. In the end, man, the end of this movie is so satisfying, and it's so kick-ass. She takes the car. She literally has to deal with herself, and he's reaching out for her. She gets him, and then the music plays. I think it would have been a great, satisfying ending, but of course they ruined that with Resurrection. But the one thing about